find more street vendors here, hawker style street foods in Hua Hin downtown. It's a cute little town actually. It's really comfortable just walking around and having some fun. They also have these gyms that just are open space. It's kind of interesting to see actually. So this is a typical street here in Hua Hin, but you'll find people trying to sell you stuff, and there's scooters and bicycles and a bunch of other stuff. There are restaurants, hotels, everything a tourist would want. You can also get a haircut here as well, and if you want, you can get a bird. Got a funky looking hairdresser in here as well. Pretty cool. So just by walking down the streets of Hua Hin, you find this. I think this is Hua Hin Temple. We have to cross another road to get across. So this is what I love about places in Asia, where you're just walking down the street and you see temples, you know, together mixed with the modern. And it has that cultural experience when just walking through a modern city. It's a wonderful feeling, really. This is very beautiful. There are certain areas I want to walk in the back there, but it looks like there's a bunch of dogs guarding it, so unfortunately I'm not able to get over there to the other side. But be able to shoot some footage right through the fence here. It's just as beautiful. So this is the famous Hua Hin clock tower. It's a good landmark whenever you're lost. There's also a Starbucks here, so another good reason to find the clock tower. So we're just walking towards the beach, but as we're walking, you have these small little shops here. Of course, every second shop is pretty much a massage parlor, but there's little things you can buy as well, but it isn't really super busy. And it has this really relaxing vibe to it, and the sidewalks are really easy to walk through, and we're kind of getting hungry as well, so we're debating on where to eat, and I think we'll eventually find a place. But there's a lot of rental property around here, and be a good place to live, Hua Hin. And you have these pieces of art as well. So Hua Hin is famous for its seafood, and you'll see these little restaurants here full of seafood. And as you can see in the distance there's the ocean. It's a great place to eat. But I actually heard that eventually they might be shutting these restaurants right over the water down, only because it's becoming a little bit dangerous, I guess. If you take a look down here, if you look at a lot of the wood that's holding up the building structure, it's not a lot of support here. And anyway, that's something that I read. I'm not sure if it's true, but see, if you take a look at the wood here, it's coming apart, and it's kind of scary to think that these old pieces of wood are holding up all of this weight. So if you are in Hua Hin, and if you're looking to have a ocean experience while eating food, this might be your last chance, really, until they take these structures down. So I'm just gonna slowly walk to the ocean over there. As I'm walking, I see all of these little shops, and they seem to be closed. Maybe it's too early in the day right now, but I'm walking right over the water right now, and I can hear the ocean underneath my feet. So this is what I'm seeing as I'm walking right over the ocean here. But you can see all of the little restaurants lined up here. But they have been here for generations, serving people. It's a very beautiful view. But I think it's a little too early in the day for people to have food. But there's a Hua Hin pier. Maybe I'll go and walk on that later. But it is a little bit windy out here. I have my wind muff on. Hopefully you can hear my voice. But the waves, as you can tell, are very rough. So Hua Hin, although it is a beach town, it's great for seafood. And it's a weekend getaway for a lot of people there from Bangkok. But although it is known as a beach town, it's not really a place where you can lie your bath towel on and relax, because it is a little bit rough. You can't really swim in it, and it's definitely more for surfers or kite surfers. The wind is perfect for it, so you can take that kite and go surfing. I can actually see them in the distance over there, but I do believe that Vietnam and maybe, I wouldn't say Cambodia, but roughly in this direction over here where I'm pointing. So maybe after Thailand, we'll go over to Cambodia or Vietnam someday to go check out those countries. but the back streets of Hua Hin are definitely very quiet. And it's interesting, you know, especially when you're in places you've never been before.